Today's video kicks off with a stunning and gorgeous female truck driver. Dressed in a charming pink dress that perfectly complements her flawless fair skin, she's got every guy around, including me, completely captivated. But it's not just her looks that make heads turn. Her hands on the steering wheel of that massive semi-truck show pure class and confidence. Watching her maneuver with such precision and grace is absolutely mesmerizing. It's a visual treat, a perfect blend of beauty and power. If you're as impressed as I am, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment to support this amazing lady. Oh my God, I can't believe what I'm seeing. I think this truck driver has officially lost his mind. A flimsy, rickety wooden bridge like this, and he actually dared to drive a massive truck across it. My heart stopped as I watched each wheel slowly roll forward, the wooden planks creaking under the weight. I held my breath, watching every second stretch out like eternity. Would he make it? Or was disaster inevitable? Oh my God, what's bound to happen, happened. The truck began to lose control, tipping slightly to one side. And then, bam! The front of the truck plunged straight into the rushing stream below. That's the price of reckless bravery. A harsh lesson for those who dare to gamble with danger on treacherous roads. We're back with yet another incredible female truck driver from China. If you ever thought heavy-duty trucking was just for men, this lady is here to change your mind. Right now, she's unloading scrap metal at a worksite. It's a tough, labor-intensive job, but she handles it with pure confidence. With strong, decisive movements, she unlocks the tailgate and lifts the dump bed, letting all that heavy cargo slide out. Her actions are smooth, powerful, and precise. Honestly, you'd think she's been doing this for decades. It's truly inspiring to see her break every stereotype about what women can do behind the wheel of a heavy truck. Oh my God! What's happening with this semi-truck? At first, I thought it was an accident, but... No! Looking closer, I realized the driver is actually trying to squeeze that massive container through a tiny underpass. I can't believe my eyes. How does he expect that oversized container to fit through such a narrow space? Up ahead, it looks like there's been a pretty serious accident. But wait a second. That car, it's not just any car. It's a vintage classic, an absolute gem that costs a fortune. Looking at the scene, I can't help but feel heartbroken. The elegant curves, the timeless design, now crumpled and shattered after the horrific crash. What was once a masterpiece of history is now just twisted metal, barely recognizable. It's truly a tragedy, a symbol of the past, now nothing more than a broken memory. If you feel the same sorrow for this classic beauty, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment to share your thoughts. In recent years, the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine has left Europe facing a severe energy crisis. With Russia halting fuel supplies, the cold winter months have become a brutal challenge for millions across Europe. To combat this shortage, logging operations have ramped up like never before. Massive logging trucks now race through muddy, treacherous roads, defying harsh weather conditions. The roar of engines echoes through the mountains as massive logs are stacked high, ready to be transported to processing plants. With such intense demand and relentless work pace, machinery breakdowns and accidents are almost inevitable. Trucks getting stuck, tipping over, and even dramatic crashes. It's the harsh reality of Europe's desperate bid to stay warm. We're back at the infamous Bombo Hill in Indonesia, a place known as the Death Slope, holding the world record for the most truck accidents to this day. Heavy-duty trucks loaded to the brim line up one after another, stubbornly attempting to conquer this deadly slope. Engines roar, dust clouds rise, and tires spin helplessly on the muddy surface. It's like a survival battle between man and the unforgiving terrain. But in the end, the outcome is rarely good. Many trucks get flipped, stuck, or even crash dramatically along the edge of the road. It's the brutal cost of pushing through this merciless incline. Amidst chaos and danger, a fearless truck driver steers his massive rig, hauling 2 fully loaded containers across a flimsy wooden bridge. No design, no safety measures, just raw timber creaking under 70,000 pounds of steel and cargo. Planks crack, debris falls, tension rises. But with eyes locked forward, he slams the gas, defying the odds. Like danger is just another thrill he's ready to conquer. The rainy season arrives, and with it comes the nightmare of Bombo Hill. Can this truck make it up that brutal slope? Its engine roars, tires struggle for grip. But then, it happens. The truck slides back, losing control. The driver slams the brakes. Too late. The massive rig flips, wheels to the sky. A scene like a tiger, caught mid-pounce. Oh man, that river is raging. The water, muddy and fierce, churning with power. But that driver, he doesn't care. He pushes that massive bulldozer forward, and behind it, a heavy tanker truck, chained and dragging. No hesitation, no second thoughts, straight into the rushing current. I watched, heart pounding. One wrong move, just one, and that beast of a machine could be swallowed whole. Right in front of you is a compact powerhouse, a Japanese-built tractor, small in size but packed with strength. Don't let its size fool you. Behind it, a rugged trailer, hauling logs through treacherous forest trails, steep hills, muddy slopes. It powers through them all. The secret? Its tires, designed for maximum grip. No slipping, no sliding, just pure traction. Cutting through the mud like it's nothing. It doesn't just move, it conquers. Have you seen how amazing it is? This little tractor, it was never meant for this. Designed by the Japanese, it was built to plough fields, to work the rice paddies. But when it came to Southeast Asia, especially Vietnam, the land of endless rice fields, everything changed. In the hands of Vietnamese farmers, it was transformed. They modified it, strengthened its frame, added a trailer, and just like that, it became a powerful logging machine, hauling timber through dense forests, climbing slippery hills, conquering rugged trails. Even the Japanese engineers, those brilliant minds, never imagined their creation could do this. They were stunned, shocked, amazed at the innovation. If you're proud of this incredible Vietnamese creativity, give them a like. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. When winter sweeps across Europe, biting cold and endless frost, fuel becomes scarce. And that scarcity, it's a golden opportunity for Southeast Asia to export heating fuel to Europe, especially charcoal made from timber. Massive machines roar through dense forests, relentless, unyielding, hauling wood and piling logs onto heavy trucks, all through the harshest weather. There's no stopping, no slowing down. Engines run full throttle because every load shipped means dollars earned. But it's not always that simple. Not every shipment gets accepted. Some are delayed. Some are turned away. Yet, for poorer nations, this is a chance, a rare chance, to turn hard labor into real change. In the heart of Europe, logging is just as intense. But things are different here. Modern technology, cutting-edge machinery, all deployed at maximum capacity. Massive machines rumble through the forests, Robotic arms swing with precision, gripping massive logs with ease. GPS technology maps out every section, while autonomous trucks haul timber out of the woods. No human driver needed. Everything runs smoothly, scientifically. There's no reckless cutting, no scars left on the landscape. In Europe, every cut, every tree felled. It's all planned with precision. Watching those machines work, it's truly impressive. It's not just logging, it's an industrial marvel, perfectly engineered. Right before your eyes is a homemade vehicle, built by the mechanical wizards of Vietnam. They call it a powerhouse, unbeatable, able to tackle any terrain. But honestly, I'm not so sure, especially when you look at how it's built, with almost no regard for safety standards. Welded frames, roaring engines, wires crisscrossed everywhere. It's like a wild experiment on wheels. Yet, in the rural villages of Vietnam, these machines are everywhere. Day after day, they rumble down dirt roads, hauling massive loads, plowing through fields. In a country where resources are scarce, these creations are a testament to survival and ingenuity. We're back to the mud pits of Indonesia. Haha, I call them mud pits, and trust me, it's no exaggeration. What you're seeing right now, it's worse than a battlefield. Thick mud, knee-deep in some places, potholes and sinkholes everywhere. Massive trucks roar and struggle, inch by inch, tires spinning hopelessly, tracks carved deep, mud splattering in every direction. Honestly, for the drivers braving these roads, it's not just a job, it's a battle against the mud, against roads that feel like a living nightmare. A question keeps echoing in my mind. Why doesn't this country invest in proper public roads? Because if you want real growth, infrastructure is the foundation. Electricity, roads, schools, and clinics. These are the backbone of any thriving economy. Good roads don't just improve trade, they elevate the quality of life. And the cost of building? It can be gradually recovered through tolls and road taxes. It's sustainable. It makes sense. Yet, it seems like these things are neglected. Is it bureaucracy that's holding back progress? Are they forgetting what matters most? Forgetting the roads, the bridges, and the lives of everyday people? We kick off today's video with a nerve-wracking scene. A small truck struggling to climb a narrow, rocky mountain pass, carrying a heavy load strapped tightly to its back. But what really caught my eye and made my heart race was the guy just sitting casually on top of the cargo, while the truck teetered its way up those treacherous curves. Seriously risky. Eventually, he climbed down to help, and thankfully, the truck managed to conquer the tight mountain pass. What a thrilling way to start the show. Now, let me ask you, if it were you behind the wheel, would you dare to drive across a landslide-prone mountain pass like this? Below is a bottomless cliff, and one wrong move means total disaster. Honestly, just watching it gave me chills. My heart was pounding, and I wasn't even the one in the driver's seat. But unbelievably, this driver went for it, pushing through a path that barely even existed anymore. To me, that's not courage. That's recklessness. A complete disregard for life. I can't support choices like that. If you agree with me, drop a 1 in the comments and let's speak up for safety first. Oh my God, this group of people is taking risk to a whole new level. They're packed on top of an old rusty passenger bus, rocking its way through a deadly mountain pass. I counted 1, 2, 3. There must be over 10 people, and that's not even including the pile of cargo stacked dangerously high. And just below them is a terrifying drop into a bottomless ravine. You can literally see the wreckage of vehicles that didn't make it, twisted metal, shattered dreams. Watching the bus sway with each bump and curve, my heart nearly stopped. One wrong move and it's all over. Can you guess what country these people are from? Drop your guess in the comments and let's see who gets it right. Let's take a break from the nerve-wracking moments for a second and feast your eyes on a truly elite driving skill from China. What makes this moment extra special? It's a female driver, beautiful, confident, and in total control. She's backing up a full-size container truck into a tight loading bay with near-perfect precision. We're talking accuracy down to the inch, and that's no exaggeration. The maneuver is insanely difficult, yet she handles it so smoothly, you'd think she was born behind the wheel. Honestly, even us guys have to give her major props for that level of skill. So what do you think? Want to see more badass female drivers like this in future videos? If yes, drop a 1 in the comments. If not, hit me with a 2 so I know what you prefer. Your opinion matters and helps shape what comes next on this channel. What you're seeing now is a scene from a provincial road in Indonesia. And honestly, I can't help but feel frustrated. How is it that in this day and age, people are still struggling with such poor infrastructure? Just look at this. A long line of trucks completely stuck in the mud, unable to move. It's heartbreaking. Where's the responsibility? How long do you think these drivers will have to wait? 1 day? 2? 3 weeks? A whole month? Meanwhile, Construction projects are stalled because building materials can't get through. Families in remote areas are waiting for food, medicine, and basic supplies, with no idea when help will arrive. And yet, in other parts of the world, that same delivery would have taken just a few hours. What do you think about this situation? I'd love to hear your perspective. Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. And here's even more shocking footage from this deadly stretch of road. I'm bringing you these real moments because tragic accidents keep happening here, day after day, without end. Every clip you see is a reminder of just how dangerous this road really is. One wrong move, and it could be the last. I'll keep showing you the raw, unfiltered truth behind these scenes, so we never forget the cost of poor infrastructure and high-risk driving. This scene had my heart racing. A fearless female driver was slowly maneuvering a giant container truck across an old, rickety wooden bridge in the middle of nowhere. Every inch forward felt like a life or death decision. The creaking of the wood, the tension in the air. You could almost hear the bridge begging for mercy. Somehow she made it across, but I was holding my breath the entire time. One wrong move and that massive truck would have plunged straight into the deep ravine below. What about you? Would you dare to drive across that bridge? Let me know in the comments below. If you're watching this video and haven't subscribed yet, or if this is your first time visiting my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button now. Maybe it's fate that brought us together. Two people who share the same thrill for wild truck rides, epic road challenges, and jaw-dropping moments on dangerous roads. Don't forget to like and share this video to help spread the energy and passion to more awesome people like you. Thanks for being here. It means the world to me. Boom. Narrow mountain passes, barely wide enough for one truck to squeeze through, and just inches away, a sheer drop into a bottomless ravine. Yet these truck convoys keep moving, one after another, calmly, steadily, as if it's just another Tuesday. For the locals, this is normal. These life or death roads are part of their daily grind. The danger? It's always there. But when it's your job, your survival, you learn to live with it and drive right through it.
Ya.
Ay, mamá.
This tractor was originally designed in Japan for ploughing rice fields, but once it made its way to countries like Vietnam, it took on a very different role, becoming a rugged off-road beast in the heart of the jungle. Compact size? Check. Deep tread tyres for maximum grip? Check. Dual axles for better traction and maneuverability? Absolutely. And no cabin, so if anything goes wrong, the driver can jump out fast without fumbling for a door. These modified tractors are fearless, climbing steep slopes, crossing muddy rivers, navigating slippery mountain trails, things regular trucks simply can't do. But let's not forget the risks. No cabin means no protection, no seatbelts. And when an accident happens out here, it can turn deadly in seconds. And this right here is the perfect example of what I was just talking about. The rain's coming down in sheets, and the dirt road has turned into a slippery, muddy mess. One most vehicles wouldn't stand a chance on. But that little tractor, modified to haul logs, keeps grinding forward through the chaos. The heavy timber piled high in the back, the wheels clawing into the mud with every turn. It's a nerve-wracking sight. Watching it wobble and slide through that rough terrain, I can't help but feel both admiration and worry. It's a small machine up against the full force of nature, and yet it keeps going. That's what real grit looks like. And this right here is the perfect example of what I was just talking about. The rain's coming down in sheets, and the dirt road has turned into a slippery, muddy mess. One most vehicles wouldn't stand a chance on. But that little tractor, modified to haul logs, keeps grinding forward through the chaos. The heavy timber piled high in the back, the wheels clawing into the mud with every turn. It's a nerve-wracking sight. Watching it wobble and slide through that rough terrain, I can't help but feel both admiration and worry. It's a small machine up against the full force of nature, and yet it keeps going. That's what real grit looks like. China has developed a compact but incredibly powerful tracked vehicle designed specifically for hauling timber through treacherous mountain forests. This little beast, equipped with rugged tracks instead of wheels, tackles steep hills, muddy paths, and rough terrain like a true forest warrior. It's not big, but it's tough. And in places where standard trucks struggle or fail, this machine gets the job done with surprising efficiency. This Mitsubishi Fuso sure looks powerful, but on muddy, slippery trails like these, raw strength just isn't enough. What it really needs is a set of high-traction, anti-slip tires to grip the road better. With proper tires, it could handle tight turns, slick slopes, and soft ground much more safely. Sometimes, the right upgrade can mean the difference between a smooth haul and a serious accident. The thunderous roar of these massive machines shook the quiet of the forest to its core. Their engines screamed through the mountains, echoing like a war cry against the wild terrain. One after another, the trucks pushed forward, tearing through mud and rock, leaving behind a trail of raw power and determination. It was a breathtaking and terrifying symphony of man versus nature. Today's video kicks off with an intriguing sight. A gorgeous female truck driver is getting dressed and ready for a long journey ahead. But don't be fooled by her charming looks. She's a pro behind the wheel, hauling cargo across borders like a true road warrior. Much respect. For years, she's been conquering endless highways all on her own, facing the highs and lows of life as a female trucker. Strong, independent, and absolutely captivating. Despite having plenty of admirers, she has one preference. She's only interested in American guys. Think you've got a shot? Smash that like button and drop a comment below. You might just get the chance to connect with this incredible lady. Talk about bad luck. Her truck had a major brake drum issue, brake binding, but thankfully, she caught it just in time and quickly pulled into a repair shop. As she stepped out, can you believe it? Her tires were practically on fire. A few more minutes of delay, and who knows what kind of disaster would have happened. Without hesitation, she grabbed some water and poured it over the drum. Just listen to that sizzling sound. Steam rising, smoke billowing. It's like pouring water on a scorching pan. And look at that black sludge dripping out from the wheel. Absolutely insane. Huge respect. The way she handled the situation was nothing short of impressive. Even the toughest guys out there would have to take notes from her quick thinking and skill. Back to the Stone Age? Not quite. What you're looking at is a homemade tractor built by some clever guys in Vietnam. It may look rough and rugged, but don't let that fool you. Despite its primitive appearance, this beast gets the job done. It plows through tough terrain with surprising efficiency. A true testament to raw ingenuity. Now, feast your eyes on these European logging beasts. These trucks are in a league of their own, nothing like your average haulers. With raw power, cutting-edge technology, and a design built for the toughest conditions, these giants dominate the forests, hauling massive logs with absolute ease. Welcome to Indonesia's legendary off-road battleground, famously known as the Buffalo Mud Pits. Engines roar through the mountains as fearless drivers push their machines to the limit, battling deep mud and treacherous terrain. Every inch forward is a fight against nature. Who has what it takes to conquer this brutal challenge? Incredible! Usually, before climbing a steep hill, drivers need to gain momentum for a smooth ascent. But not this truck. It powers through the climb effortlessly, showing off its raw strength. There were a few struggles near the peak, but in the end, it conquered the hill like a beast. What an impressive performance. Applause fire. I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback so I can improve and make my content even better. If this video gave you a rush of emotions, don't forget to smash that like button. It'll give me the motivation to create even more awesome content for you. The truck is making its way down a slippery slope, with an excavator holding it back. But then, oh no, a few small logs have slid forward inside the truck bed. It's not too dangerous, but definitely enough to make the driver's heart skip a beat. Transporting cargo on roads like these is always a nerve-wracking challenge. In the previous episode, one truck successfully crossed this river. But what about this one? Will it make it through, or will things go south? Stay tuned to find out. Oh my God, I can't believe what I just saw. What on earth just happened? Is that a massive hole in the middle of the road? This is a freak accident, absolutely devastating. The truck was driving along when suddenly the underground drainage system must have collapsed. The rear end plunged straight into the sinkhole while the front lost control and veered off into the river. Unbelievable. What do you guys think about this video? Was it intense, crazy, or just downright unbelievable? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Can this truck make it up this steep hill? Come on, you got this. Just a little bit more. It's almost there. Oh no, not good. It's slowing down. And now it's sliding backward, faster and faster. This is insane. But luckily, even though it's rolling back, it didn't flip over and the driver managed to regain control. What a close call. What about this truck? Will it conquer the steep hill, or will it suffer the same fate as the last one? Let's watch and find out. Does it have the power to make it to the top, or is it doomed to slide back in defeat? Stay tuned. Warning! If you have a weak heart, I strongly suggest you skip this part. This truck is navigating a narrow, treacherous mountain pass with a deadly drop just inches away. One tiny mistake, and everything could go up in flames. It's like walking on a tightrope with no safety net. One wrong move, and it's game over. Will the driver keep control and make it through? Let's find out. No need to panic. This beast can handle itself. Equipped with a self-recovery winch system, this truck can pull itself out of trouble without needing any outside assistance. A true off-road warrior. Let's watch it flex its power and get back in action. Welcome to Vietnam. Get ready to witness some next-level driving skills. This masterful driver is maneuvering a tractor in reverse up a winding, rugged slope deep in the forest. Limited visibility? No problem. He handles every turn with unbelievable precision, making it look way too easy. Pure skill. This guy is truly a legend behind the wheel. Let's watch it flex its power and get back in action. China is proving it's got serious driving skills too. Check out this container truck, flawlessly backing up with precision down to the inch. I was sure it had to be a seasoned pro behind the wheel. But wait, when the door swung open, I was absolutely stunned. It was a beautiful young woman. Skill and beauty in one package. Who says women can't handle these massive machines? Strong. The road feels much less lonely with a beautiful woman riding shotgun. This is a growing trend in China. Couples hitting the road together, turning their truck into a cozy love nest. She takes care of the little things, keeping everything tidy and comfortable, while he focuses on driving and keeping his strength up. Not just for the long miles ahead, but also to satisfy his partner's desires when night falls. And this moment? Absolutely mesmerizing. She's drifting into a deep, blissful sleep, probably still feeling the aftershocks of a passionate night spent in her lover's arms. Kiss, kiss. Fellas, what do you think about this beauty? Absolutely stunning, drop-dead gorgeous, and dangerously seductive, right? Now imagine this. No more lonely roads, just you and a wild yet tender goddess by your side, ready to make every night feel like heaven. If you wish to have a smoking hot babe like this with you, then don't be shy. Hit that like button and drop a comment below. I promise next time I'll bring even hotter surprises your way. Hehehe. Let's keep rolling with these badass machines. Just look at these steel beasts. Powerful, massive, and built to dominate. But here's the real question. Can you guess which country built this monster? Drop your guesses in the comments below. Is this the masterpiece of an industrial powerhouse or the creation of a tech giant? Let's find out together. Blast off. Another homemade beast just rolled in. It may look rough and simple, but don't be fooled. This machine is hauling tens of tons of logs like it's nothing. The power and endurance of this rig are seriously impressive. Strong. Oh my God, that burning rubber smell is unbearable. Watching the tires spin like crazy, grinding against the road, smoke rising thick into the air. This is seriously terrifying. Oh no. Here it is, a scene full of raw power. A long convoy of trucks, roaring ferociously, pushing through the deep, slippery mud in the heart of a ruthless jungle. Mud splashes everywhere. The engines scream, the wheels spin wildly, battling against nature's toughest challenge. Will these beasts make it through? And just like that, we've reached the end of today's video. If these moments had you on the edge of your seat or gave you an adrenaline rush, don't hesitate to smash that like button and make sure to hit subscribe so you won't miss any of the thrilling stories coming up next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.